Who was Dick Fosbury and what was the Fosbury Flop? At the 1968 Olympics in Mexico City, 21-year-old Dick Fosbury made a revolutionary change in high jump, which had been a regular event since the first Olympics. Scissor jumping was one of the first techniques used in high jump in those days. The jump was reminiscent of the movement of a pair of scissors. The technique was to use the second leg after lifting the first leg when approaching the raise bar. But later, it was transformed into a technique called the Western roll. The Western roll was a technique of first clearing the distant foot. The stroller technique was later used extensively by athletes, which was a more refined form of the Western roll. Fosbury began experimenting with new techniques after a series of failures. Gradually, his experiments began to see success. In his technique, the body bends over the bar and at the end of the jump, the legs hit the air. But the risk of injury during the landing was very high. However, large rubber forms became widely available in the 1960s. This made it possible to jump without getting injured no matter how you fell. Fosbury used his new technique to win the 1968 National Collegiate Athletic Association title and the United States Olympic trials. Fosbury continued to refine his technique, developing a curved and J-shaped approach. This allowed him to increase speed to his run-up using long steps. Fosbury, who flew to Mexico for the 1968 Olympics, had not only won a gold medal but also set a new Olympic record. Everyone was skeptical at first when they saw Fosbury's jump that day, but to everyone's surprise, Fosbury jumped 2.24 meters. Overcoming all criticism, Fosbury went on to win the Olympic gold medal in high jump. Some newspapers at the time captioned Fosbury's picture as the world's laziest high jumper. Fosbury, who won Olympic gold medal in 1968, did not return to the Olympics 4 years later, but 28 of the 40 athletes who participated in the Olympics jumped using Fosbury's technique. 21-year-old Dick Fosbury rewrote the history of high jump in front of those who doubted him. Over the years, Fosbury flop has become the only technique used by all high jumpers in the world today.